Hey everyone, Cole GZ new release preview for Friday, January 31st, 4 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Hawaii time. This week, our last batch of Kraken Lures. We have the automatic bullets, and then we have another batch of Moyes Lures. I think this is going to round out this week our Moyes Lures batch. So, Moyes Lures, Kraken Lures. Okay, before we get started on all that, we have 3 new videos that were released, maybe a 4th, and then we also have a GZ Elite Live. So I want to talk about that on our YouTube channel. We pushed out a video on basically an introduction to lure shapes. Chris goes over all the different styles of lure shapes, from little slanting nose guys to bullets to plungers, and then kind of your hard head style with the cup face. All right, tapers, cup face, yeah, bullets, all the different shapes. Went over how their different swim actions and a bunch of different attributes on them. So check that out. It's kind of an intro video. If you're a little bit more advanced with lure fishing, it's probably something that you may be not as interested in, but there might be some little things that you hear on that. But if you're especially new, but I'd say even moderate level lure fishing, and you want to learn more about the different lure shapes and kind of what to expect, then check that out. It's a 30-minute long video, so there's a lot of information on it, but it's really, really good, and we've been getting good feedback on it so far. Again, that's on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe on there. That's at GZ Lures. And anytime we release videos, including these weekly product reviews, you will get notified of them. And we have another interview. This is one of the videos. It's not up yet, but we have an interview to post from our Azor series with Roger Marandino. And then we have 2 new GZ Elite videos that we just released. One of them's actually up there now. One of them will be up there at the time that this video is posted. First one is on hook transition. So basically on the bite, it's just a little theory and tip Chris has on hook transition to try and, with the idea of getting a better hookup ratio from that. So it has to do with heat shrink and why we use the heat shrink that we use. So check that out. And then we have another one, which again should be available at the time of this release. It is on utilizing floss, rigging floss on your leader, and the benefits of that and what we're talking about there. So check that out. That will be available again as well. It's a little short video, but it should be very helpful and maybe something that you appreciate is just a little add-on tip that might improve things or make things easier for you, especially as you're wiring fish. So all right. Oh yeah, lastly, GZ Elite Live. We're having another session with the lure maker of Kraken Lures, Cyrus Woodholm. He fishes on the Apex in Kona, so we're having a GZ Elite Live session with him on Friday. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern time. So there is a post on our main feed as well on social media, so check that out. But that should be a really good one. We're going to go over his lures and probably some of his fishing history. He, for example, won the 2023 World Cup. I probably mentioned that 3 times already over these videos since we started releasing these. But yeah, a lot of him. He's a really good fisherman, good guy. We're excited to chat with him. And if you join live, you can ask questions as we go and we'll answer them. So, all right. Again, all the product I mentioned, Kraken Lures, the automatic bullets. There's a 9-inch version and a 12-inch version. So if you like big bullets, this is another really nice big bullet. His bullets are very heavy tapered. So you can see, let's get a close up here. You can see all that heavy front and reverse tapers. There's a lot of action on these things. So there is your 12-inch. And then again, we do have some head-only options there. And that will do it for Kraken Lures. That's every shape that they make. So Kraken Lures are now going to be completely available on our website. So check all those out, including all the other shapes like the World Cup, Raptor, Mayhem, and a few others. So, okay, Moyes Lures, again, this should be our last release. We have more to order, though. You guys have been buying them out pretty good. Here's your medium plungers. I know for sure some of our guys in Cabo, Mexico, love this lure and use it very extensively. So check these out. It's these on the left side. You see my hand is, they kind of look like the same, but these are actually OS plungers. We'll go over those here in a minute. But yeah, here's all the new colors for the medium plunger. All right, OS plunger. The main difference between the OS plunger and the medium plungers, you see the medium plunger is bigger. It's slightly larger than the OS plunger. And then you get more of that cut angle there. So it gives you slightly different action versus a kind of a steady round taper, which is more of a traditional plunger shape. So that's the main difference between those two. But the OS plunger, got some salt and pepper, have some oil slick, pink, white shell with the blue glitter back. There you go. All right, now the medium shotgun, another favorite. It's kind of, again, like a hard head shape. It's got a cup nose to it, this version. So a lot of hard head styles, they have a flat nose. Some of them are cupped, just depends on the lure maker. Like for example, Koyas are more flat and these are more cupped, like the Marlin Magics and so forth. All right, so there's all the color patterns we have there. We have the small blaster. This is a 402 size skirt, so it is basically the 9-inch version of the blaster series. And you can see all the different color patterns we have there to restock. Okay, and then we have the medium secret, another favorite, a cup nose version, like just a short cup face. So this is the 12-inch version, or you could say 10-inch almost, with a 502 skirt size. And then we have a restock of the Kaiwis. This is a lure we have not had in quite some time, so we're excited to bring these in. Whenever we brought them in, they sell very fast. So check those out, Kaiwi. And then lastly, Sicarios. This is 4-hole jetted Sicarios. You can see the different color patterns we have. We did do one in blue ocean skirting there, but then we did some strobes patterns. So I will also say, just as a little teaser, we have a new strobes product we're gonna be showcasing, I would say maybe next week already. And we'll go over that when that comes in. And that is through TTS Solutions, or Tantrum Tackle Solutions. So stay tuned for that. We have some new Grand and tackle products coming up in the very near future. I'll have more of a teaser next week, and we're really excited about those. A lot of you guys have been asking about them. So a lot of new stuff coming. We're excited to kind of go through and stock up for the season coming up, especially on the mainland, and get a bunch of new tackle products. We have a few new things on the docket coming in on the tackle side of things too. So, all right, thanks everyone. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your week.